What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to CM Aviation. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. And today we have the January 2025 Orange County John Wayne Santa Ana International Airport update for you all. I hope each and every one of you are excited for today's video, as today we get into the first Orange County update for 2025. We have some really exciting developments and some new routes, just overall a bunch to dive into today, and it's really exciting. So with all that being said, let's just go ahead and get started, everybody. Our first aircraft is the WestJet 737-700. This aircraft is currently coming in from Calgary today, which has been enhanced to a daily service. So really happy to see this, and it's awesome to see the progression here for WestJet. So definitely going in a very nice direction here, and very excited for what the future is going to look like here on this service. So absolutely love to see that right there for WestJet. Our next aircraft is this Breeze A220-300. This aircraft is coming in from Montrose, and now is going to be making the flight today, heading over to Grand Junction. So it's been really fun to watch some of the route progression here for Breeze and what they've tried and have done. So really excited about the winter seasonals they've had, and now we're going to have the summer seasonals coming up here later this year. So that'll be really exciting to follow along. But overall, it should be a good year here for Breeze in 2025, and certainly looking forward to seeing what it's going to be all about. Our next aircraft is Delta Airlines A220-300. This aircraft is currently doing a turnaround today out to Salt Lake City. You're seeing a couple of 223s on SLC, but the other 220 routes, that being Seattle and Minneapolis, are seeing mainly 220-100. So cool to see the capacity jumping around a little bit there. But yeah, going strong there for Delta regardless of the case. We got two Delta 757s next. This is the winglet one first here, coming in from Detroit. You can find this about 5 times a week right now, so pretty strong, and really glad they were able to retain this route off the pandemic. So definitely a really cool one to get the feature right here. It's a very nice aircraft. And then we also have the non-winglet aircraft, the wingletless one, and this aircraft is coming in from Atlanta. So it's been great to see that service continuing to go strong. You can find a couple of additional red-eye flights, but it's mainly 2 daily. So yeah, very similar to what we've seen previously, but certainly really cool, and excited for what's to come in the future on that service. Next, we have an American A321T. This is coming in from New York John F. Kennedy. This route's been very fun to watch. Again, I really enjoyed seeing what the progression of this has looked like since it started in 2021. And it's been really cool. So going on year 4, and it's certainly going strong. So we definitely love to see just that. Here's an American 737-800 with the logos on the winglet. This aircraft's coming in from Dallas-Fort Worth, and now it's going to be heading back out there. In the January and February schedule, you can see a couple of additional Dallas flights on some days and then less on others. So example, you'll see a morning flight and then a really late arrival on like Monday, Thursday, Friday, but then on the other days of the week, you won't see that. So pretty fascinating decisions here by American, experimenting with some of these arrival times, but I think it should work out pretty well, and the fact that they can integrate that into that large of a schedule is really cool. So good job, American. Definitely looking strong and utilizing all their options. So I'm definitely a fan. Next, we have the American 737 MAX 8 coming in from Chicago O'Hare. This aircraft's now going to be heading over to Phoenix, so it's been great to see Chicago going strong, and then Phoenix as well, with plenty of daily flights for both. So we certainly love to see that going very nice. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that as we move forward. Next, we have the United 737 MAX 8 to kick off their session, as they have a bunch of movement as always. This aircraft's coming in today from Denver, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Newark. So it's been cool to see that. I think Newark had an etched a MAX 8 instead of a 700 this month, so that was pretty cool. So definitely love to see the progression right there. There's an A320 coming in from Houston. This aircraft's now heading out to Chicago, so it's been fun to watch those routes also progress and have subtle changes as well, but oldest mainline's definitely strong. I think we're getting just the CRJs from San Francisco right now, so plenty of United mainline to be established here. Here's a 737-800. This one is making the flight today, coming in from San Francisco, and now it's going to be heading on over to Houston next. So cool to see a few more duplicates there. And then lastly, we have the Airbus A320 coming in from Chicago. This aircraft now going to be heading out to Denver. So great to see all those routes as well, and definitely a nice wide variety of flights you can pick here at Orange County. So that's certainly been fun to watch right there, to say the least. Here's the Alaska ERJ-175. This first one's coming in from Boise, now heading out to Tucson. Great to see both those going strong here, starting up at Christmas, and Tucson goes through April, whereas as of right now, the Boise route will be year-round. So that's really cool. So excited to see how all those will perform. Excuse me. They do have competition from Allegiant on their Boise flight, which is very neat to think about. Allegiant operates that between 3 and 4 times a week, so it'll be interesting to watch those two go after it on that. So pretty unique competition there, and it's fun to watch. We have this Alaska 737-800 coming in from Seattle. It's now going to be heading out to Portland. Very excited to get the MAX 8 in here and some of the special liveries and all that. I'm about to order those models, so they'll be in future updates, just pre-recorded way in advance. So that's why you won't see them in this airport for a little bit, but you will see them in upcoming updates for some of the other airports, so stay on the lookout. Here's the Alaska Horizon Retro E175 coming in today from Portland. It's now going to be heading on to Seattle Everett. So great to see those pairing up well for, that would be Horizon Air, and overall looking really strong. So definitely love to see that. Frontier Airbus A320neo Pike the Otter making a flight today over to Denver and came in from Phoenix. So those are going very well. It's been fun to watch Frontier. Hopefully we'll get some more new routes in the future from them. I'm sure we will. And hopefully they'll last as well. Excuse me. Here's the Spirit E320. This aircraft is currently making the flight today, coming in, from Las Vegas, now heading out to Oakland. So we got the bankrupt carrier continuing to do what they do best. So their 2025 will certainly be interesting for sure. So we'll have to keep our eye on that. Allegiant's 2025 here is going to start out very strong as they continue to fly all their routes as normal and starting Colorado Springs next month. So very excited for that. Anyway, here's the Airbus A319, and this aircraft's going to be heading out to Idaho Falls today, and now is coming in from Austin. So cool to see all those. Helps, excuse me, my goodness. Helps them out a little bit on Austin that American pulled out, so that's definitely nice in that regard. So I'm sure they'll enjoy that. Southwest will as well with their daily service to Austin. That's what we have here after coming in from Puerto Vallarta. So definitely really cool to see those. And there's the NG Heart livery that obviously has a much darker color, but still a good model. Anyway, this aircraft is currently coming in today from Dallas Love Field and now heading out to San Jose, California. Here's this 737-700. This aircraft's going to be coming in from Oakland and now is heading out to Las Vegas. And the Florida 737-700 is coming in from Nashville and now is heading out to Houston Hobby. So definitely a nice array of flights right there, to say the least. UPS 757 on tops coming in from Portland and doing the turnaround. And the FedEx Express A300 is coming in from Memphis and now it's going to be doing a turnaround as well. We have PC-12 taxiing out for departure today, heading over all the way to Medford, Oregon. So very nice to see that. JSX ERJ-145 heading out to Phoenix Sky Harbor on a turnaround. So definitely a cool little flight that we get to represent right there. Here's a Gulfstream G650ER. This aircraft is currently coming in from Idaho Falls, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Burlington, Iowa. Very unique flight. G5, this aircraft's coming in from Teterboro. Very long flight, but now it's going to be making a shorter one out to San Diego. And here we have the Phenom 100 making a flight today over to Salt Lake City after coming in from Scottsdale. So cool to see that for sure. Delta A220-100 coming in from Seattle and now is going to be heading out to Minneapolis. So that's what we see for both those right now. So we'll continue to keep our eye on it, but a couple 221s here for the immediate future. And here it is, everybody. I'm sure you're wondering why this is here. This is a Delta Connection ERJ-175 for SkyWest coming in from Las Vegas. And no, it is not just for CES or that computer conference. It is a brand new daily flight. This started on January 2nd, and this will be twice daily, and then in March it will go to 3 times daily already. So safe to say that this flight's already performing very well. We're really excited to have more competition on our Las Vegas flights. So that will have Southwest, we'll have Spirit, Frontier. I believe we also have the carrier of, I thought we had one more, but maybe Delta's the addition, all that. And I'm really eager to see what's going to happen following this. I think Alaska could definitely start it, so we'll keep our eye on that. I think that would be a good one. And then maybe Allegiant will get back to doing it consistently because they have operated in the past, so maybe we'll have even more competition. But great to see Delta. I think they're going to do really well. It's a big city pair, so not expecting any roughness on that. I don't expect any terminations unless they just need resources. So yeah, this will be a cool staple to have here. It'll be nice to have the 175 back in the updates. I'm not sure if this will ever go mainline or not. It'll be interesting, but we definitely have a really cool route to get to follow here on the Delta 175. So great to have it back in here. It's been a long time since we got to feature this. So glad it's not just for 2 weeks there and all that. So yeah, the computer conference going strong and we get some new flights right as it's starting up. So they'll definitely perform well for that. But now they're going to be daily for Delta, and great to have a legacy carrier finally operating this. Southwest has been nice and all that, but if you want a more premium option, Delta might be the one for you, or obviously plenty of other, the lounge access and all that too to go off of if you're interested in that. But definitely cool to have another option. So huge, love to see that. American A321neo coming in today from Charlotte. Really cool to see CLT going strong. This has been a really cool flight for us, so excited to see what it's all about, and overall looking very nice right there, to say the least. And let's send off Austin style for American. It was a good movement. Glad this route isn't ending because it was performing bad or whatever. Just because the Austin movement's over mainly is the reason they are finishing this off. So for the last time, we have the American A319 coming in from Austin, and now it's heading back out there, or we'll just send it out to Phoenix, just change it up a little bit, I guess. But yeah, Not the end of the world. I think every airport that had this kind of agrees that it was more of just that operation just not quite working out for American, and Delta kind of taking it over. I do think Delta could add Austin. That's definitely a possibility. So we'll keep our eye on that too. So that'll be fun to see what happens there. But as for American, no real hard feelings. Just keep increasing that Dallas capacity. And yeah, it'll be exciting to see what Delta can do. I also think they're doing some crazy renovations there at Austin too. So we'll see. I do think American has potential to do Austin again down the road if they want to try the movement again. But for now, that is it. So long lived, but it was a fun 3 years or so. I think it was 2 years, whatever it was. Here's the Air Canada 737 MAX 8 heading out to Vancouver. This has been a very pivotal service, so absolutely love to see that. And lastly, we have an ExoJet Cessna Citation X, and this aircraft is currently making the flight today, heading over to Prescott, Arizona, after coming in from Las Vegas Harry Reid. So yeah, I really hope all of you enjoyed the update. Really excited about the Delta 175 there, so that was kind of cool to lead into. And then, yeah, a little unfortunate on the American, but that's A-okay. We do have the new route for Allegiant starting next month to Colorado Springs, which is really big. So excited for Colorado Springs to finally get a greater LA service airport flight back, so that'll be huge. So very excited about that. And otherwise, yeah, very consistent movement here. I'm sure there'll be updates coming here in the near future. So excited for those and hopefully more new routes. But yeah, really great once again on the Alaska service to Boise. Hopefully that'll perform really well. And great to get Tucson back too. So really excited to see what the trajectory for Alaska will look like. And we'll have some new models in here to represent that here in the future. And also Breeze to Montrose, which is a really cool route to go with what they already have. So it's safe to say that the movement's going very strong here. So really excited for what's to come, and I hope all of you are excited for it as well. With that being said, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Director of Aviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love and love what you do. My name is Director of Aviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Director of Aviation is signing off.